From the journals of Amadeus Arkham. In the years following my father's death, I think it's true to say that the house became my whole world. During the long period of my mother's illness, the house of 10 seemed too vast, so confidently real, that by comparison, I felt little more than a ghost haunting its corridors. Scarcely aware, probably butchered that anything could exist beyond those Miss-Lynch holy walls. Until the night in 1901, when I first caught a glimpse of that other world, the world on the dark side. Mother, it's me. I've brought you something to eat. Please, I think you should try to eat some of these. Eaten. I've eaten. That was the moment when I first felt truly alone. Many years later, when I became aware of the significance of the beetle as a symbol of rebirth, I realized that she was simply trying to protect herself from something in the only way that made sense to her. But even then, I think I understand that Mother had been born again into that other world, a world of fathomless signs and portents, of magic and terror, and mysterious symbols. Sorry I'm late, Commissioner. Problems out of town. What's up? There's been a riot at Arkham Asylum. That's what's up. The inmates seized control of the building early this morning. We don't know how it happened. They're holding the asylum staff hostage, making all kinds of crazy demands. We've had to send in furniture, store dummies, food, clothing, and they say there's only one final demand. Thank God. They've been waiting to talk to you personally, I see. It's the Joker. Joker, are you there? What do you want? Ha ha ha. How's it hanging? Don't waste my time, Joker. Just tell me what it is you want. Oh, I think you can guess. We want you in here with us in the madness where you belong. And what if I say no? Well, we have so many friends in here, sweetheart. Oh, but oh, such a crybaby, I assure. What's that noise? Can you hear it scratching? What's he doing? Pearl is 19 years old. She just started working here to earn some extra money. Pearl wants to be an artist. Isn't that right, Pearl? She just drew me a beautiful house. She drew it with a pencil, the one I've just sharpened. Open your eyes wide, Pearl. Beautiful blue. Oh, Jesus, no! Damn, you just ripped her eyes apart. You have half an hour. And bring a white stick. No. Ha 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 ha. Oh, Jesus, that poor girl, Batman eye. I'm going in there. Jim, can we talk? You okay? You know you don't have to go in there. Let me organize a SWAT team or something. No, this is something I do have to do. Listen, I can't understand if even you're afraid. I mean, Arkham has a reputation. Afraid? Batman's not afraid of anything. It's me I'm afraid. I'm afraid that the Joker may be right about me. Sometimes I question the rationality of my actions. And I'm afraid that even when I walk through those Arkham gates, when I walk into Arkham and the doors close behind me, it'll be just like coming home. I returned to the family home on a cool, scoring morning in 1920, shortly after Mother's funeral. She opened her own throat with a pearl-handled razor. In the end, perhaps, it was for the best. I have to believe that. As the only child I am to inherit the house and the acre of land upon which it stands. A love and a gloom that smells of dust and childhood. I dedicate myself to the prevention of such suffering as my poor mother knew, and I began to make my plans. For the first time in 12 years, I spend the night in my old room. I don't sleep well. My dreams are haunted by beating wings, and outside far off, a dog barks on and on through the night. Next day I return to Metropolis, where my family and I have been living for some time. I'm working at the state psychiatric hospital, and one of my patients today has been referred to me from Metropolis Penitentiary. His name is Martin Hawkins, Mad Dog Hawkins. Damn, who is that? I listen as he tells me how, as he was beaten and sexually abused by his father. I ask him why he chose to destroy only the faces and sexual organs of his victims. It was the Virgin Mary's idea. She says it's the best way to stop the dirty sluts spreading their disease. And I ask him why he cuts his arms with a razor. Just to feel something. After 2 years, he is taken back to the penitentiary to await trial. How many more like him must there be? Men whose only real crime is mental illness, trapped in the penal system with no hope of treatment. My course is clear. I tell my dear Constance and little Harit that we will shortly be returning to my family home in Gotham City. That night I dream I am a child again. Lost in a fun house, I find myself in the hall of mirrors. There are strangers in the mirrors and I freeze, not daring to go any further. Not through that door. At last my father comes looking for me. I beg him not to take me into the tunnel of love. We return by the way we entered. That night, I dream that the mirror people have escaped from the glass and come looking for me. I wake sweating, and for a moment, just a moment, I feel as though I'm back where I belong, back in the old house. It's salt? Why don't you sprinkle some on me, honey? Aren't I just good enough to eat? I'm here, Joker. Release the hostages. You heard him, folks. Hit the trail. Bye, Pearl. Let's do it again sometime. But what about her eyes, you said? April's Fools. Ha 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 ha. Cheer up, honey bun. Listen, how many brittle bone babies does it take? Shut up. Ouch. At home to Mr. Tetri, are we? Loosen up, tight ass. Take your filthy hands off me. What's the matter? Have I roughened a nerve? How is the boy wonder? Starting shaving it? Filthy degenerate. Flattery will get you nowhere. You're in the real world now, and the lunatics have taken over the asylum. April Sweet is coming in. Damn, bro, it's deranged. Millions of robins. Einstein was wrong. I'm the speed of light cracking through shivery atoms, and God the sky swirls and withers like a melting rainbow. No room, take. Father dear, Father, I have to confess. Some say God is an insect. Who killed Bambi? Oh daddy, make him stop. He's hurting me. The dog's hurting me. Blood and dictator of the rats, rangers, thirst everywhere. Christ, look at it, dirt. I believe God is in man. Well, a boy's best friend is his mother. Let the feast of fools begin. Joker, I've had enough of this madness. Enough madness? Enough? And how do you measure to madness? Not with ropes and wheels and clocks, Shirley. You know you look so pretty when you're mad. Kiss me, Charlie. Ravish me. But no tongues, you hear? Not on your first date. I'm warning you. You're in no position to true warnings, Charlie. Not with your guilty secret. Now sit down and stay down before I think of something funny to do with you. Who are these people, Joker? You told me you'll release all the hostages. Well, we insisted on staying, Batman. I'm Ruth Adams. I am a psychotherapist here. And this is dear old Doc Cavendish, our current administrator. A man who just loves to administer current. To ECT patients. I have a duty to the state. I will not leave this asylum in the hands of a madman. And while we're discussing duty, it looks like someone's just done theirs on the floor. Oh Jesus. Harry, is it you again? You're trying to ruin my heels? I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. It takes so long to decide so many options. I'm really sorry, I think. Please, miss. Two-Face has pissed himself again. Two-Face? Excuse me, Batman. But we'd rather prefer it if you call Harvey Dent by his real name. What have you done to him? Done? He's being cured. This place is a hospital, Batman. And we're here to treat people in case you've forgotten. As a matter of fact, we successfully tackled Harvey's obsession with duality. I'm sure you're familiar with this silver dollar, scarred on one side, unmarked on the other. He used to make all his decisions with it, as though it somehow represented the contradictory halves of his personality. What we did was wean him of the coin and onto a die. That gave him 6 decision options instead of the former 2. He did so well with the die that we've been able to move him onto a pack of tarot cards. That's 78 options open to him now, Batman. Next, we plan to introduce him to the I Ching. Soon he'll have a completely functional judgment facility that doesn't rely so much on black and white absolutes. But right now, he can't even make a simple decision, like going to the bathroom without consulting the cards. Seems to me you've effectively destroyed this man's personality, Doctor. Sometimes we have to pull down in order to rebuild, Batman. Psychiatry's like that. You must admit it's hard to imagine this place being conducive to anyone's mental health. You're gonna hit me with all the local folklore now, right? Secret passages, the ghost of Mad Amadeus Arkham, a door that's supposed to bleed gothic crap. Well, you'll pardon me for saying so, but your techniques don't seem to have so much effect on the Joker. The Joker's a special case. Some of us feel he may be beyond treatment. In fact, we're not even sure if he can properly be defined as insane. His last claim is that he's possessed by Baron Gwade, the Voodoo Low. We're beginning to think it may be a neurological disorder, similar to Tourette's disorder. It's quite possible he may actually be looking at some kind of super sanity here. A brilliant new modification of human perception, more suited to urban life at the end of the 12th century. Tell that to his victims. Unlike you and I, the Joker seems to have no control over the sensory information he's receiving from the outside world. He can only cope with the chaotic barrage of input by going with the flow. That's why some days he's a mischievous clown, others a psychotic killer. He has no real personality. He creates himself each day. He sees himself as the lord of misrule and a world as a theater of absurd. Card games, Dr. Ruth? You know me. I just adore card games. Well, I see two angels screwing in the stratosphere, a consultation of black holes, a big logical process beyond the conception of man, a Jewish ventriloquist act, locked in the trunk of a red Chevrolet. What about you, Batman? What do you see? Nothing. I don't see anything. That's Cap. Not even a cute little long-legged boy in swimming trunks? Stop wasting time, you ugly prancing bastard. Well, he is ours too, you know. That's if you don't mind. I say we take off his mask. I want to see his real face. Oh, don't be so predictable, for Christ's sake. That is his real face. And I want to go much deeper than that. I want him to know what it's like to have sticky fingers pick through the dirty corners of his mind. So let's start with a word association test, shall we? Ruthie, I don't really want to do this. Go ahead, Dr. Adams, I'm not afraid. It's just words. That's the spirit, Batman. Sticks and stones. I like a man who can take the pressure. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels, and the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil, and Satan, which deceived the world. Just as the archangels subdued the old dragon, so shall I bend this house to my will. I will bring light to those dismal corridors of my childhood. I will open up to the locked doors and fill the empty rooms, and sentence it all an image of the triumph of reason over the irrational. Harriet is plagued by nightmares. I blame the Lewis Carroll, but she will insist on reading and rereading the books. Perhaps things will settle when the work on the house is finished. Perhaps one of the workmen must have dropped it. Mother? Ah, Pearl. Handle. Revolver. Gun. Father. Father? Death. End. Stop. Stop. In the fall of 1920, I am invited to Europe. I finally meet Professor Young in Switzerland, and in England, I am introduced to the so-called wickedest man on earth, Aleister Crowley. I find him charming and highly educated. We discuss the symbolism of the Egyptian tarot, and he beats me at chess twice. I run out of French cigarettes in the mid-Atlantic. I arrive home in time for Christmas and find the conversation of the house to be well underway. Constance surprised me with a wonderful addition to my aquarium. Japanese clownfish are a fascinating species. Where a dominant female dies, one of the males in her entourage will actually change sex and assume her former role. For some reason, I am reminded of the French name for the victim of an April Fool prank, Poisson d'Avril, April fish. I experience an exceptional frisson of déjà vu, and then the telephone rings. It transpires that Maureen Hopkins has escaped from the penitentiary, and the police will like my considered opinion as to his state of mind. I tell them he may be highly dangerous, and I leave them to it. It's not my problem. Not tonight. Is something wrong? No, it's nothing at all. Harriet is enchanted by the cuckoo clock I have brought her from Switzerland. I pray that it might take her mind from the bad dreams. Then I remind myself that all intelligent children suffer bad dreams. And so she is so very intelligent and perfectly beautiful. I almost wish she need never grow up. It's getting late. Time to begin the Evelyn's entertainment, I think. If you're feeling up to it. Up to what? A nice little game of hide and seek. You have 1 hour, sweetheart, and there's no way out of the building. 1 hour before all your friends come looking for you. There's the Scarecrow and Mr. Clayface and the strange Dr. Destiny, of course. He seems so frail in that wheelchair, but all he has to do is look at you and you stop being real. He does so want to look at you, darling. Oh, and let's not forget Croc. He came up out of the damp cellar this morning, dragging his chains behind him. They all want to see you. So why don't you just run along now? I don't take orders from you. Well, this guy goes into the hospital, okay? His wife has just had a baby, and he just wants to see them both. So he meets the doctor, and he says, "Oh, doc, I've been so worried. How are they?" And the doctor smiles and says, "They're fine, just fine. Your wife's delivered a healthy baby boy, and they're both in tip-top form. You're one lucky guy." So the guy rushes into the mandatory ward with his flowers, but it's empty. His wife's bed is empty. "Doc," he says, and turns around, and the doctor and the nurses wave their arms and scream in his face. "April Fool, your wife's dead and the baby's a spastic. Get it? Oh, what a senseless waste of human life. Now, Batman, run. The game ends at midnight. Run, run." How dare you embarrass me that way, Bruce? It's only a movie, for God's sake. It's not real. Bruce, I'm warning you. If you don't stop crying and act like a grown-up, I'm leaving you right here. Understand? I'm leaving you right here. Leaving you right here. Right here. You gotta deliver it well. Huh? Jesus. Jesus. Mommy? Mother. Oh God, mother. Damn, they got Norman Bates on here? Blood. Blood. I say we go after him now. Listen, we promised him an hour. He's only been gone 10 minutes. This is ridiculous. What do you think, Dent? The moon is so beautiful. What? It's a big silver dollar flipped by God, and it landed scared side up. And it landed scarred side up, see? So he made the world. Jesus Christ. Can I get a decent conversation in this place? You're all insane. Joker, we're bored. Oh, alright then. Let's just pretend it's been an hour. Spring is a delightful season, and April 1st, 1921, so cold. Mercilessly cold. Connie, did you know the front door was wide open? Connie, are you in? I see my wife first, my dear Constance. Her body is in pieces. Harriet lies nearby, undescribably violated. I wonder where her head is. And then I look at the doll's house, and the doll's house looks at me. Cuckoo, cuckoo! Slowly, methodically, I put on my mother's wedding dress and I kneel down. I kneel down in that nursery abattoir. It all seems perfectly rational. Later, I find myself sobbing, choking, reacting into the lavatory bowl. Is this what is? Is this what it all comes down to? All our dreams and hopes and aspirations, nothing but vomit? Oh God, I'm afraid. I'm so afraid. I think I may be ill. Sick. My skin is sick, Batman. It's rotting and seeping. Only you can help me. Batman, don't touch me. I just want to share my disease. Don't. Oh, don't touch me. No, wait. Oh Jesus Christ, my leg. Oh my. Clayface? Clayface, where are you? Don't answer then, you dirty rotting bastard. I don't need you. I can easily find someone else too. Push. Me? No. My God. Twinkle, twinkle, little bat. How I'd wonder what you're at. I'm so glad you could make it. I have so many things to tell you. You must be feeling quite fragile by now, I expect. This house, it does things to your mind. Now where was I? Where am I? Where will I be? Ah yes, the apparent disorder of the universe is simple. A higher order, an implicate order beyond our comprehension. That's why children interest me. They're all mad, you see, but each of them is an implicate adult, order out of chaos. Or it is the other way around. To know them is to know myself, little girls especially. Little blonde girls, little shameless bitches. Oh God, God help us all. Sometimes I think the asylum is a head. We're inside a huge head that dreams us all into being. Perhaps it's your head, Batman. Arkham is a looking glass. And we are you. Mad Hatter is somebody insane, I tell you that much. In spite of everything, the Elizabeth Arkham Asylum for the criminally insane opens its doors officially on schedule in November 1921. One of my first patients is Martin Hawkins, Mad Dog. He delights in recounting to me every detail of the atrocities, excuse my mispronunciation, he inflicted upon Constance and Harriet. He giggles and drools and tells me they begged him to abuse them. He calls my daughter a whore, and I listen. I treat him for 6 months. I'm praised for my courage and compassion. And on April 1st, 1922, 1 year to the day, I trap him into the electroshock couch. I strap him to the electroshock couch, and I burn the filthy bastard. It is treated as an accident. These things happen. There is a smell of burned skin in my nostrils, but I feel nothing. I take the patrolling the corridors between the hours of 3 and 4 in the morning. I visit the secret room often in order that I might keep my journal up to date. Routine is important, I think. A good routine diverts the mind from morbid images. Sometimes I am sure I hear hysterical laughter from a cell I know to be empty. I tape over the mirror in my study. The laughter ceases, and I return to my ritual premonitions. My movements through the house have become as forged as ballet, and I feel that I have become an essential part of some incomprehensible biological process. The house is an orgasm hungry for madness. It is the maze that dreams, and I am lost. Tinsel Phaeton. A pilgrim. Come into my presence, pilgrim. Gaze upon the Lord thy God. Zeus, Aprichomus, part man, part woman. Electricity inflames my brain. Voltage, current. The fire of heaven. Luckier. More? Please? Do it again. I've saved it all. There's power in it, you see. Electricity. Gift of my body divine. Fertile. It shall transform the dry lands of Africa into the perfumed orchids of paradise, and man will worship me anew. For I am Zeus, Lord of ECT, God of electricity retribution. I give, so thou shalt give. Here my gift to you. Do you want power? I can give you power. Eat, drink. This is my body. This is my blood. The Alak altar awaits. I let me now you in the form of a shower of sparks. Wait, shocked by my ill health, some friends take me to the Oprah Winger's Paracephil. Don't they understand? Can't they see I'm breaking in 1,000 pieces? Time becomes strange. 40 minutes have passed since I ingested 3 portions of the Admantia Amanita mushroom. So far, no effect. Abruptly, I become convinced that the house is alive and trying to communicate with me. A pressure at the back of my head makes me turn. In their tiny, contained universe, 2 vast and shimmering clownfish glide toward one another and make the sign of Pisces, the astrological attribution of the moon heart in the tarot card, the symbol of trial and intention, death and rebirth. I have been shown the path. I must follow where it leads. Like Paracephel, I must confront the unreason that threatens me. I must go alone into the dark tower without a backward glance and face the dragon within. I have only one fear. What if I am not strong enough to defeat it? What then? The drug takes hold. I feel small and afraid. Perhaps I've done the wrong thing. Somewhere not far away, the dragon hall is terrible weight through the corridors of the asylum. I am borne up on a wave of perfect terror, and the world explodes. There is nothing to hold on to, no anchor. Panic-stricken, I flee. I run blindly through the madhouse, and I cannot even pray, for I have no God. Doors open and close, applauding my flight. Keyholes bleed. A choir of sexually maimed children sings my name over and over again. Arkham, Arkham, Arkham. I'm falling. Oh mother, what tree is this? What wounds are these? I am Attis on the pine, Christ on the cedar, Odin on the world dash, hung on the windley tree, for mine whole nights wounded with the spear, dedicated to Ordriff. Myself to myself, I must see my reflection to prove I still exist. Outside, I hear the dragon coming closer, closer. Desperately, I peel the tape from the mirror, breaking my fingernails strip by strip, until I stand revealed in the glass, and I strafe into an old familiar eyes. Mother, I must have faith in them, for it is morning. I open my eyes, no longer able to tell where the dragon ended, and I begin. Yet am I not the hero, the man of destiny? Have I not confronted the great dragon? Where then is my grail, my treasure hoard, my final reward? Good evening, Batman. Dr. Canavish? Don't come near him, Batman. He cut me. Just keep back. You freed the inmates. You allowed this to happen? Why, Cavendish? Now listen. I only did what had to be done. You read the book on the table beside you, and you'll see. Go on. It's Amadeus Arkham's journal. Go on. Read it. I've marked the place for you. Read it, you see. And suddenly, the longed for revelation comes in the form of a memory my mind has suppressed. It is 1920. Trees thrash in the dark under a redless sky. Rain rattles the windows. Why? Why have I come here? It's here. It's here. Mother, please, there's nothing. And why am I so afraid? Every night, beneath the bed, great wings begin to beat. I am not mad. See, there, it's come for me. I am not mad. But God help me, I see it. I see the thing that has haunted and tormented my dear mother these long years. I see it. And it's a bat. Hey, bat. Oh, my dear mother. Don't let it take me. Please don't let it. It won't take you, I promise. Don't be afraid, mother. I love you. I understand now what my memory tried to keep from me. Madness, born in the blood. It is my birthright, my inheritance, my destiny. I shall contain the presence. There shall roam these rooms and narrow stairways. I shall surrender them with barks and walls and electrified fences, and pray they never break free. I am now the dragon's bride, the son of the widow. Leather wings enfold me. You see now? You understand? You would have kept this place supplied with poor mad souls for years. You would have fed this hungry house. Do you see? You are the bat. No. I'm just a man. I'm not fooled by that cheap disguise. I know what you are. Arkham tried to kill this stockbroker in 1929. That's what they finally locked him away for. Did you know that? Did you? It didn't stop him. He's read the Golden Bough. He studied shamanistic practices, and he knew that only ritual, only magic could contain the bat. So do you know what he did? He scratched a binding spell into the floor of his cell. He used his fingernails. Can you imagine that? His fingernails. No, I can't. It took years. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light? I see now that the virtue and madness for this country knows no law nor any boundary. I pity the poor shades confined to the echelon prison that is sanity. All things are possible here, and I am what madness has made me. Whole and complete, and free at last. Finished. Get someone up here, quick! It's finished. Oh, in his hands? Who is this man, doctor? I'm Arkham. I'm home, where I belong. He gave everything. Everything. But it still wasn't enough. 2 years ago, I found this hidden room, read the journal, then too. I just couldn't stop thinking about it. What Arkham had said, and I realized it was my destiny to finish what he started. I set a trap for the bat, you see. I surrounded the asylum with a circle of salt so it couldn't escape again. And now, well, Dr. Canavish, Charles? Shut up, you ignorant cow. Canavish, you're sick. You need help. I'm sick? Have you looked in a mirror lately? Have you? Canavish, no! Jesus, Mommy's boy. No. Mommy's boy? Mommy's boy, help me. For God's sake, do something. No. Mommy. No. Oh God. Oh God. Oh my God. His throat. He got what he deserved, honestly. Come on. I didn't mean to. I really didn't. I take it this passage is the way out. Yes, it must be. I think it is this way out. I know? Do you still have Two-Face coin? Yes, oh Christ, I just killed somebody. Just give me the coin, bit. You're going back in, aren't you? You're going to undo all my work? What are you? Stronger than them. Stronger than this place. I have to show them. That's insane. Exactly. Arkham was right. Sometimes it's only madness that makes us what we are. Or destiny, perhaps. It's the bat. The bat's destroying everything. You should never have allowed him in here, Joker. He's too dangerous. That's right. Blame me. Go on. You're free. You're all free. Oh, we know that already. But what about you? Have you come to your claim? Your clingly robes? Or do you just want us to put you out of your misery? Like the poor, sick creature you are. Why don't we let Two-Face decide what to do with me? Me? No, I can't really. Harley. Brilliant. If the unmarked face comes up, it goes free. If it's the scarred face, he dies here, okay? He goes free. Parting is such sweet sorrow, dearest. Still, you can't say we didn't show you a good time. Enjoy yourself out there. I'm the asylum. Just don't forget, if it ever gets too tough, there's always a place for you here. Who cares for you? You're nothing but a pack of cards.